Arrested in December 2017, the compilation of evidence against the Degiorgios brothers and their accomplice Vince Muscat dragged on, with the man maintaining absolute silence. Everyone understood that they had been commissioned to carry out the murder. But who ordered and financed Daphne Caruana Galizia's assassination? Police pointed no fingers at who this might be, and it was only 2 years later that we finally gained insight on who masterminded the hit and how much the murder cost. In November 2019, police arrested a Birkirkara taxi driver with a passion for horse racing and who made a lucrative living from illegal betting. This man was Melvin Thoma. Thoma was also the trusted driver of business magnate Jorgen Fenech, then CEO of the Thomas Group. Thoma gave investigators several recordings of conversations he had with Jorgen Fenech, in which payments for Daphne's murder were discussed. Thoma was offered a conditional presidential pardon to reveal all and testify against the 3 men already accused with the murder. A day after then Prime Minister Joseph Muscat recommended a pardon for Thoma, Jorgen Fenech was stopped by 2 armed forces of Malta patrol boats as he was leaving the country on board his yacht, Degiorgios. Fenech was intercepted at sea at 5:30 a.m., just after his yacht left the Porto Maso marina. He was arrested and taken into police custody for questioning. Fenech was released on police bail several times before he was formally charged with masterminding the murder of Daphne Caruana Galizia. His arrest shed new light on how the murder was planned, and Melvin Thoma became the star witness in the murder compilations.
Around the start of 2017, Jorgen Fenech met with Melvin Thoma at the Blue Elephant restaurant at the Hilton Hotel. Fenech asked Thoma whether he knew George Degiorgios, because he said he wanted to kill Daphne Caruana Galizia. According to Thoma, Jorgen had said that the journalist was going to publish information about his uncle, Ray Fenech. Thoma said he later realized that the information was not about Ray Fenech at all, but about Jorgen Fenech.
Around that same time, in February 2017, Daphne Caruana Galizia had written a cryptic article on her blog in which she referenced 17 Black, a company based in Dubai. It was only after her murder that journalists discovered that 17 Black was owned by Jorgen Fenech and had to be a client of the Panama companies set up by then Chief of Staff in the Office of the Prime Minister, Keith Schembri, and former Energy Minister, Konrad Mizzi. But back to the plan. Acting on Jorgen Fenech's instructions, Thoma contracted the Degiorgios brothers and Vince Muscat to carry out the hit. The murder came with an asking price of €150,000. But the murder plan was put on hold soon after the snap election was called on 1st May 2017 amid rising political tension following Daphne's allegations that Joseph Muscat's wife owned a secretive Panama company, E-Grant. The Labour Party went on to win the general election with a landslide, and the murder plan was reactivated on the Sunday. The election result was out. Jorgen Fenech called Thoma and told him,
"Mexxi, irrid neħles minna."
Fenech spent the summer pestering Melvin Thoma to get the assassination over and done with. Fenech had told police during interrogation that the real mastermind was Keith Schembri. During questioning, Fenech said that the former Chief of Staff had discussed the murder with him and Melvin Thoma during a dinner at Fenech's Zebuch Ranch, a sprawling residence where many politicians and people of influence were entertained over the years. Fenech said that Schembri had been pestering him to move ahead with the plan, even allegedly telling him, "Mexxi, mexxi, mexxi. Get on with it." Schembri has denied these claims and, despite being interrogated, has not been charged. Police have always treated Fenech's claims with caution, since some versions of his story could not be corroborated, and sometimes even contradicted known facts. As more and more details started to emerge in court, proceedings took a dramatic twist when Vince Muscat pleaded guilty to his involvement in Daphne Caruana Galizia's murder.